Hey gang, how you going? Skypilot here with a box. Yes, this is from my good friends at BETAFPV. I wonder what's in it. Let's crack it open. FPV Racing Advanced Kit. And inside we have another box. And inside the box we have a very nice little suitcase. They're nicely stitched on BETAFPV. Let's open her up. Oh, very nice. What do we have here, you may ask? Well, this is the You Little Beauty FPV starter kit. This is the advanced one. Couple of instruction books, QR reader here, a prop puller, 1, 2, 3, 4 BETAFPV props, pair of really cool 450 milliamp BETAFPV lipos, pair of antennas, micro USB cable, USB in here, so we have our out to charge because the other one acts as a tester, so that's really decent. 3.89. So the kit, this thing by the way guys, is really decent. It's almost airport quality. I'm very much liking that. So a really nice BETAFPV remote here. I'll go through the buttons shortly. The handles are very nice, quite sticky. Just pop the back here and we'll see that it sports. This is really good guys. 350 milliamp LiPo on the back here. This thing feels like it's made really well guys. Gimbals have a nice smooth feel. On off button. Got some trim buttons here. We've got some setup and bind buttons on the back here. I'll run through these in more detail shortly. Nice rubber handles here, so it offers plenty of grip, and I'm liking that a lot. While we've got the scales here, the remote's weighing in at 226 grams, so pretty decent. Next up in the kit is the FPV goggles. As I said before guys, this is the advanced model, so we have some strap holders on the sides and the top. Here's our head strap here, which I'll put on shortly. A couple of nice rubber caps over the top of our SMA plugs there. This will be our neat little FPV goggles setup here guys. USB charger here, so charges up the internal LiPo. We have a menu and search button here. I'll go through these in more detail once they're running. Headphones here, micro SD slot here so we can record our cool footage, band channel selectors and some indicators and a record button on top there. So pretty short, sharp, shiny, but that's all we need. This is the advanced unit, so we should be looking at binding and flying FPV, which gets us to our little whoop in no time. Straight onto the scales. It weighs in at a lovely 29 grams. With the addition of power supply, we're looking at 41 grams. So a neat little indoor unit guys. Batteries slide underneath here quite easily, and we're pretty well ready to bind and go. All I've done is put the battery in, push the remote till it vibrates at you, and then I push the bind button for 2 seconds. The indicator around the on off button flashed green, and it's as simple as that folks. This thing is ready. Pretty nifty charger, 2 green lights, shows she's charged up, ready to go. Quick chat about the little whoop here, guys. This is the all new BETAFPV Meteor75 with your LiPo weighing in at 41.17 grams. A fairly sturdy looking whoop, guys, without a doubt. As I've previously mentioned, we have 4 spare props with this. It's got a nice little slide-in bay for your proprietary battery. We have our linear VTX antenna up the back here, and I don't even know where the receiver antenna is. I imagine it's hidden under the canopy. Really hard canopy on top here, and the whole thing looks like it's built for knocking around, guys, so it's pretty flexible. Yeah, I think this will be able to take many hits into the kitchen door and to the ceiling without breaking up or causing any damage. Specs of the unit: 1102 18,000 kV motors, brushless of course. Looking good on top. The GemFam 40mm props. We are talking about approximately 4 minutes flight time with the 450 milliamp supplied LiPo. There is actually a bind button underneath on the flight controller, guys, if you wish to bind it to your other radio instead of the supplied one. It comes factory supporting the FrSky D8 protocol, so yeah, with your Tyrannosaur jump or whatever, you can actually fly this thing as well, which is pretty cool. However, I'm just going to stick with the supplied one as it does its job really well. I'll just show you guys how easy it is to get up and running with this unit. If you are a beginner getting into the sport, this is the unit for you guys. Super easy. Plug in your LiPo, turn on your radio, it'll vibrate. To bind it, you don't even need to touch the whoop here, guys. All you need to do is push in that bind button. The power button LED will flash from green to blue, and it is as simple as that. You are bound. Okay, now if you have your throttle in the upwards position, i.e. power on, then it won't activate. However, once you have hit the arm switch, which is this one back here, you can see quite simply once the throttle is down, it will kick off, so just be wary of that. These 4 switches on top, once you have your FPV goggles going, these switches on top, they control your horizon or your acro mode. I have it on horizon mode for beginner indoor flight, that's the one you want, and there are actually 2 modes of horizon mode, so either really snappy changes or much more controllable, yours, which is the one I would suggest you guys use. Getting on to the FPV goggles now. So I have my SD card in. I shall turn it on. Simply long pressing the on off button, and you guys can see straight away we have a little bit of static. So what you need to do is to punch the search button, just tap it in once, and you can see it's auto searching for the correct signal. So far, guys, this is really easy to bind. Okay, so we are locked in with a signal. You've got your battery indicator on the top right, shows the channel you're on, and the bottom right, you can actually see which mode and which channel you're using. So the screen itself looks pretty good, guys. Not too much light comes in around here, and it's certainly a great construction. They've actually built this so that it's nice and simple to use. Pretty comfy on the head. Nice looking strap here. Fairly light too, so it's not going to weigh your head down. On the right here, I should mention, there is a band button and a channel button as well. And up here you can see our record indicator, battery indicator, and a reset button. So all in all, folks, this looks like a really good package. I've had a quick fly of it. If you are beginning out in the FPV scene, this is a really good unit for you. It's not the basic one, it's the second in the series, so this is the advanced one. I will warn you, so it is suitable for flying outside, which I'm about to do now, and get a little bit of footage on the SD card on the goggles here so you guys can see exactly what's going on. My controller is vibrating at me, so I think I better get up in the sky and see how cool this little Beta FPV is. Thanks for stopping by. Let's get cracking. That is a fab little unit, guys. What a kit. Let's head outside and get some outdoor footage going. Check out the links below, guys. You'll see where you get this from, plus many other cool Beta FPV units. Not to mention plenty of spares too. However, I don't think you're going to need too many spares with this one, as, yeah, like I said, it's taken a couple of knocks. It is super durable, nice and flexible as well on the frame there, so all those bumps inside and outside and trees, it will negotiate quite well.